Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto content. And today, we are going to be talking about Ripple XRP. But before we jump into this video, I just want to let you guys know you can purchase your very own XRP crypto poster. Yep, that's right. You could get the infamous 589 poster right now to hang in your bedroom or your office right now. It's currently about $30. It is on my very own website. They're usually shipped out within 3 to 5 days fully. If you guys do want to purchase, there's a link down in the comments below as well as in the description below as well. But with that being said, let's jump into this juicy content. So first and foremost, the first tweet is coming from Brad Garlinghouse himself. Now, listen, when we've talked about this SEC attack, everybody thought that it was the game over for XRP and Ripple, right? But the biggest problem here is the fact that people cease to understand that 90% of XRP's customers and clientele is outside of the US. Now, we do see here, hugely excited about our newest ODL corridor. Japan is one of our largest markets. With regulatory clarity and innovative partners like SBI, the region is ready for a crypto-enabled future. So, listen, when we talk about regulatory clarity coming for crypto, we already know that SBI is already regulated in terms of clarity. So it's the idea that they're already working with XRP and Ripple, so they know that Ripple themselves and XRP itself is already regulated. Now, the only problem and the only thing that's standing in XRP's way is the United States and the SEC. And we even see here, right, Mr. Whale. Great job, Brad. The SEC's politically motivated attack against Ripple only aimed to derail innovation in America, but is evidently failing to stop it on the global scale. Innovation always wins. And I completely agree. We are moving very fast. Things are moving very fast as well. I see a lot of people saying, I'm going to wait until the SEC case is done with. I'm going to wait to see what happens with the SEC to buy XRP. A lot of these people don't realize that by the time that the SEC case is done, it's already going to be too late. Like, the prices that we see now, the prices that we see tomorrow, the prices that we see even next week are no longer going to be a thing after regulatory clarity comes into the space for XRP and this SEC case is out of the way. I think that's the biggest problem that people fail to see, especially even with the innovation that's happening with XRP outside of the US, excuse me. So I think at that point, if you wanted to get an entry point on XRP, definitely plan to do so as soon as you possibly can. Wait for a little bit of a pullback, then buy some, because listen, I truly think that at some point in time, we are not going to be seeing these prices ever again. But we also see this. Now, this is a little bit of a throwback to 2017. Now, if you guys weren't here in 2017 and 2018, well, here you guys go. So, in less than a year, SBI Ripple Asia has brought together 61 banks representing 80% of Japan's total assets. Guys, I don't know what else I need to tell you guys, but this is huge, right? We even see here, this is going back to November 7th, 2020, right? So just 1 year ago almost. Financial giant SBI to test XRP in a $6.6 trillion foreign exchange market. Guys, what is that telling you? That is telling you the amount of liquidity that XRP is going to represent is going to be absolutely massive. If you actually look at the value that these banks hold in Japan, you're looking at about like $18.5 trillion. And that was just in 2019. So just imagine how much money is actually there now and how much money Ripple and XRP are going to help unlock and move. You really got to look into it, guys. But also, we see here, this is truly beautiful. After having denied a Bitcoin ETF for years, Mr. Jay Clayton, our favorite ex-SEC commissioner, has supported the submittal of One River's carbon-neutral Bitcoin ETF. I'm not usually at a loss for words, but wow. We even see here, if the 7 to 9 other Bitcoin proposed ETFs are denied like all others have been, and this Clayton-supported One River Bitcoin ETF is approved, then we clearly live in the US in an openly corrupt system. And guys, we don't even we don't even need to wait for that to happen to know that this entire SEC case, this entire system in the United States, from Elizabeth Warren all the way down to the SEC themselves, this is absolutely corrupt. This entire system is absolutely corrupt. We don't need confirmation on that. We already have that confirmation for us. We don't even need to do the research. We don't even need to look into, read between the lines or anything like that. We already know that the SEC and the entire US, system is all corrupt. We've seen it for years. I mean, I'm 23 years old and I already see it, right? I've seen it even since I was in high school. Even in middle school, I've seen it. Like, this entire system is entirely broken. The education system's broken. The law system's broken. The financial system's broken. The U.S. is absolutely one of the most openly corrupt systems that I've ever seen in my life. Let me know what you guys think about that down in the comments below. Now, we also see, now this is very bullish for crypto, might not be bullish for long-term, markets like the housing market, stocks and stuff, but listen to this.
No change in interest rates, Tyler. The Federal Reserve keeping interest rates in the range of 0 to 1/4%. But on the issue of tapering, the Fed didn't say the words, but saying that the Fed said the economy has made progress towards the goals of substantial further progress, which is the way it assesses whether or not to eventually begin to taper. So it's made progress towards that goals, and saying we'll continue to assess that progress in coming meetings. So that's the nod towards the idea that they're thinking about or still considering this idea of tapering, and they say they've made some progress. On the economy, they say the economic and employment activity have continued to strengthen. Sectors most affected by the pandemic have shown improvement, but the Fed saying those sectors are not fully recovered. Continuing the language on inflation, saying it largely reflects transitory factors. There's that word again, so give yourself a point if you were waiting on it. The path of the economy.
So, we don't have to watch the rest of it, but I just want to say right now, like, no rises in inflation rates or anything like that. Things are still looking good. This is great for interest rates to be unchanged for just the overall markets. Obviously, we've seen a little bit of a sell-off there on most of those, risk assets in the stock market. But I think that this is great overall for long-term or short-term market health. So that means that, hey, we'll be able to most likely sell our crypto before this massive, sell-off happens on stocks and, even, just the crypto market in general. So I think at some point in time, obviously these interest rates will have to increase, and that's when we'll see a housing market and stock exchange, market crash, and that's when we'll also see, crypto most likely go down with it as well. And hey, I think that this bear market is going to be one of the worst bear markets that we've ever seen, and I'm going to be prepared to buy. Let me know if you guys are going to be prepared to buy, because I definitely am. Now, I also want to talk to you guys a little bit about this. Now, we do see here Mastercard launches crypto startup program. Now, we do see here that Mastercard has launched a new cryptocurrency, digital assets, and blockchain program for startups. Now, guys, this isn't like, the Amazon thing. Like, this is legit. We see here participants include Mintable Singapore, which is a non-fungible token NFT marketplace. Now, this is very interesting because when we talked about, NFTs are growing. But they have a lot of markets in regards to, look at this, right? They have USA, Singapore, Switzerland, USA again, Switzerland, Israel. A lot of these, platforms are great that they're basically working with, and they're working with Uphold as well. So that is very interesting to see. I mean, I think that this is great. We do see here Mastercard has been engaging with the digital currency ecosystem since 2015. Executive Vice President of New Digital Infrastructure and FinTech at Mastercard says, and then as a leading technology player, we believe we could play a key role in digital assets, helping to shape the industry and provide consumer protections and securities. Now, I also said, for quite some time, we will see DLTs basically come into this space for Mastercard and Visa and really disrupt that stage, because they are extremely outdated technologies. So I am very bullish on the idea that Mastercard and Visa will have to utilize a bridge asset at some point in time to really kind of up the ante. Now, if you guys know, Visa and Mastercard all rely on pre-approved payments, so getting rid of that will help alleviate the pain points of, just debit cards and credit cards in general. So I think that this is great that Mastercard's really kind of moving towards crypto, and I think at some point in time they will have to adopt something like XRP or the XRP ledger itself. So I think that they'll most likely have to build on it, and I think that's great to see. But we're seeing a lot of ramping up innovation and adoption happening in crypto, and it's happening so fast, especially even with CBDC. So this is very bullish to see. Let me know what you guys think about that. Now I have I actually have three more things to really talk about, but I'm going to kind of speed it up because we are pushing the limit here at about 11 minutes, and I want to keep things a little bit short. So we do see here, everyone's waiting for the green light. Use your imagination as to what the green light is and what the implications might be onward. Numbers don't lie. And this is also a quote from Brad Garlinghouse himself. We do see we are going to drive a massive demand for XRP because we are solving a multi-trillion dollar problem. Now this is great to see. Now, like I said, they're already kind of solving that, especially with the news today. We already know that liquidity is going to be a huge key role for XRP's value, and I think that it's only beginning, guys. I really do. It's only the start. But we also see here, standards make things well standard. Here's why the ISO 222 messaging standards are important for instant payments in the FedNow service. Guys, it's starting. I'm telling you. I think at some point in time, it's going to happen. It's going to happen, guys. Trust me. Just be patient. But we also see here, Cointelegram is actually lying about this Ripple Japan ODL service innovation. They're just calling this a test, but it's not a test. It's actually happening. At this point, I love the whole FUD idea of these articles being pretty much propagandaed by these big names like Cointelegraph. I think that this is funny, right? Obviously, it's not a test. They are utilizing Ripple and XRP, and this is only the start of what's to come. I think innovation is going to ramp up so fast very soon, and it's going to be it's going to be too late for those people who are looking to wait. You don't want to wait, right? XRP Chiz says, right? Don't wait till it happens, right? So a lot of these people, they continue to wait and they'll miss out. But hey, we've been holding for a long time, guys. And if you guys have been holding, comment down below how long you guys have been holding XRP for. But also like this video if you guys are continuing to hold. I'm still very bullish on Ripple and also XRP, as you guys already know. So I'm very excited for the future and what the future holds for all XRP holders and the XRP community. But nonetheless, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on. If you guys do want more free content, follow me on Twitter. And you guys could also join the free Discord down in the description below. I hope that you all have a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. This has been Nick. Peace out.